The great thing about learning in a digital environment is that so many things are accessible via link. However, these links are often long and difficult to remember, which can be frustrating when you're trying to share with somebody verbally. Fortunately, there are ways to shorten your URLs, and I'm going to show you one way on this week's PDL Techniques. URL shorteners are a convenient way to make digital resources available to others. As a teacher, I can shrink a long URL to a smaller one that students can type in or write down. This will reduce the number of errors students will make when transferring that URL to either their computer or to paper, and it will help you get your lesson started faster. Now, one of our favorite URL shortener options is a site called Bitly. To create your shortened URL, first you'll want to select the URL of the address that you want to shorten, and then copy it. And then in a new tab, you're going to go to bit.ly, bit.ly. That'll bring you to the website. And in the white box here in the middle, you can paste your URL in there and select the orange shorten button. And now Bitly will give you your shortened URL. You can also log into Bitly. That will allow you to track not only the Bitlys that you created, but data on each one. To do so, you'll simply click Login. I'm going to log in with my Google. And then I can go to the orange button up here that says Create. I can select that. And then in the box here, I can paste that same URL into the box. And now I have my shortened URL that I can copy. Logging into Bitly does allow you to view some of your data about your site, which can be helpful. But one of my favorite options inside of Bitly is the ability to customize your shortened URL. If I want to customize that URL, I can go down to the Customize section, and I can just select the characters that were generated to create my original shortened URL, and I can type in a term or phrase that would be easy for others to remember for my URL. For example, I can enter Harrison's page. And then when I click Save, it will tell me my URL has been edited, and now I can give that URL to my parents. Creating a custom Bitly is a great option of making a shortened URL for your site easier for others to repeat. Instead of telling my students to go to bit.ly/ and then a bunch of characters that don't make any sense or don't have any rhyme or reason, I can then tell my students instead, go to bit.ly/ Mr. Harrison's page. Now Bitly has become even easier to create. In a Google Chrome browser, you can get the Bitly extension and create your own Bitly right from your Chrome browser. To access the Bitly extension, first you'll need to go to the Chrome Web Store. And you can do a search from there for Bitly. And you will see the Bitly extension there, and then you can add that to your Chrome browser. Once that's added, you can go to the website or the address that you want to shorten. And once you are at that site, you will see the Bitly extension added to your browser. You can then click on it, and then you can either copy the shortened URL it gives you, or you can customize that shortened URL. If you've been to any of our trainings, I'm sure you've seen how useful Bitlys have been, and they can do the same for you in your classroom. Well, that's going to do it for this week's video. Make sure you check us out next week for another PDL technique.